Hey boys and girls, how are you doing? I've got a new strategy that I want us to practice this week as we head into chapter 3 of Dragon's Eye. Okay? As writers, we're always looking for ways to improve our writing and make it better than it was before. And a great way to do this is by using special tags. Okay, I'm going to talk to us a little bit about that. That's when we use our dialogue. Now, we know, boys and girls, that dialogue is when characters in our story are speaking to one another. Okay, and authors will often use words like he said or she said, or they will put names in there like Mrs. Walker said or Hannah said to show us that our characters are speaking. But what can often happen, boys and girls, is that we get too comfortable with that word said, and we use it all the time. Mrs. Walker said, Jonathan said, my mom said, my brother said, said. We just use it too often, and it becomes an overused word. So by using special tags, which always include strong verbs, that can really change up the whole meaning of our sentence. Now I'm going to give you two examples, okay? Now my first one is one of my favorite history guys, Paul Revere. Love him. Now he's easy to remember because remember he went on his midnight ride through the streets of his town to warn people that the British were coming, remember? But he didn't do it like this. He didn't go through the streets saying, the British are coming. The British are coming, said Paul Revere. No way. That is not how he said it. That's not how the story goes. It goes like this. He was on his horse, riding through the town, and what did he do? You know what he did. It's a common story. We all know it. He was yelling, wasn't he? The British are coming! The British are coming! He was saying it so loud and so often because he was outside on the streets trying to wake up the people that were in their homes. So we could not use the word said in this sentence. We would have to say, the British are coming! Paul Revere yelled. Paul Revere shrieked or bellowed or shouted. See how that changes the whole meaning of the sentence? So that myself as a reader, I would know he was speaking very, very loudly, not just saying something. Okay, now I'm going to use another example here, kind of the opposite. So the other day, Hannah, my daughter, was not feeling well. So she came into my room when I was sleeping at nighttime to let me know. But she's not going to be like Paul Revere, boys and girls. She's not going to come bellowing and shouting and yelling into my room. She's going to come in quietly, isn't she? Because she doesn't want to wake up the whole house. She just wants to wake up me. So it would go something like this. Mom, Hannah said. No, I can find a better word. Because, listen again. Mom. Hannah whispered. Hannah muttered. Hannah mumbled. Hannah sighed. Hannah breathed. I need to show that she's speaking very softly, very quietly. She's just coming in tiptoeing, trying to gently wake me up so she can get some Tylenol for her headache and then be off to bed. Now, what I'm going to do this week, I'm going to send you a list of special tags. Now, you can also go to thesaurus.com. That has some really good ones too, but I want you to have a reference list. Okay, so I'm going to send it in an email to your families for you to look at as a guide, as a tool, as a reference. And this week, as you write chapter 3, I want you to try and use one or two special tags in your writing. And it doesn't mean that you can never, ever say the word said again. There are times when said is appropriate, just not in every single piece of dialogue. So again, we're trying to stylize that writing and make it awesome and better each week. So I can't wait to read your special tags and see what you're going to do with that this week. You guys have an awesome day, an awesome week, and I'll be talking to you soon. Bye.